The KTN crew had a date with Garissa Senator Mohamed Yusuf Haji at his Nairobi residence. The 78-year-old senator was born in Garissa on 23 December 1940. Haji joined the civil service in 1962, working as an assistant cashier in the district commissioner's office, Garissa. In 1963, Haji was among a group of youth from Garissa selected to train as administrators. He trained at the Kenya Institute of Administration, Lower Kabete, Nairobi. Haji completed his course in 1964 and was posted to Mandera.
At that time, the shifter activity was at its height, and I was in Mandera, close to the border of both Somalia and Ethiopia. And I remember that several times in a convoy that I was leading. We used to travel about 40, 50 lorries to come to Nanyuke for provision there in Nairobi, and I was leading. And several times we were attacked.
In March 2018, his son Nurdin Haji was nominated by President Uhuru Kenyatta to replace Keriako Tobiko. He was later appointed as the Director of Public Prosecution, a job he undertook with gusto, prosecuting high-profile cases relating to corruption. Many Kenyans thought that his appointment could have been influenced partly by his father, who is currently the senator for Garissa.
That is rubbish. Those are people with very minute brain, because how many Kenyans have been appointed to that post, and even more senior post? Was it because of the influence of their father or their parent? To be honest with you, I did not even know that he was going to be appointed. It has come to me as a surprise.
But just what does the elder Haji think about his son's new work, away from the Directorate of Intelligence, where he previously worked?
We're very proud, but at the same time, we're a bit worried, because the work he's doing for his country will make many people his enemies.
Nurdin has promised to nail more high-profile graft suspects. His offices, together with DCI, have sent cold shivers down the spine of graft cartels through the now popular Kamata Kamata Fridays operation.
He should work without fear or favor. He should trust in God and in his country.
The elderly Haji is now serving his second term as senator. Haji joined politics upon his retirement and is now serving a fifth term as member of parliament. With his vast experience in both houses, what does he think about parliament?
The previous parliament was composed of very mature and nationalistic people. But from the 10th parliament, when I was there, I have seen some change. A lot of young people have come. And it was very easy for them to be manipulated. You have heard of people being taken to court for a retreat, the tobacco case.
Sibling rivalry between the Senate and National Assembly has seen members clash over roles. The senator has his reservations about the role of MP.
I have been a minister, and I know how busy ministers can be, permanent secretaries can be. They are being summoned left and right to the National Assembly. Actually, the National Assembly is now playing the role of the executive, investigative. They have taken the job of the CID. Everything they want to investigate, and I think is because of wanting to gain out of those investigations.
While serving as Member of Parliament, Haji also doubled up as a minister, working in the office of the President in both President Daniel Moi and Mwai Kibaki administrations. At one point, he served as Defense Minister, a role that saw him implement the invasion of Somalia by Kenya Defense Forces to flush out the terror group Al-Shabaab, which was then calling shots and causing mayhem in Kenya.
That have costed me and my family, because most of the Somalis felt that because I'm a Somali, it is me who is sending the troops to Somalia. I'm very happy that today in Somalia there is a parliamentary system, there is a president, and the government. And this is as a result of the intervention by Kenya to Somalia.
As an administrator, Haji rose from the rank of district officer to provincial commissioner, serving in various regions of the country. His nature of work challenging to a point of one time asking former President Moi to be transferred from the seat of Nairobi. So, why did he ask for transfer from Nairobi, where he had only served as a PC for a few months?
All the Muslims, I will say, people from Coast where I have worked earlier, people from Northeastern, they turned into my office. I turned my office into office of the northern Kenya, because anybody who wanted passport came to me. Anybody who wanted ID will come to me. So I went to Mzee Moi. For the first time, I told him, Mzee, I came here to serve the people of Nairobi, and if you come to my office, every morning you will find about 30 people with their kilembes and kofias. I will make your government unpopular here.
Haji served when PCs and DCs bestrode the land. At one point, while serving as Rift Valley PC, the good administrator's car broke down and he needed a lift to an urgent meeting. Haji flagged down a private motorist. The car owner refused to give him a lift and was soon arrested. The motorist was spared a jail sentence when the then Attorney General entered a nolle prosequi. And what is his take regarding a push by a section of Kenyans for the scrapping of provincial administration?
That the question of regional commissioners should be scrapped, and provincial commissioners and district officers should be reinstated. Chiefs should be given the powers which the chiefs used to enjoy. Provincial commissioners were the days of Haji and Bahihu. They had the grip of the country, and they knew everything that was happening, and they were able to nap it before it exploded. These days it's not there. I normally say that regional commissioners have been castrated.
Patrick Amimo, KTN News.